Welcome back, everyone, to another fun gear review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Primus Classic Trail Stove Model 2243. Now, I've had my eye on this for some time. I've been wanting to get some more Primus gear, just for that whole, not only nostalgia of the late 1800s, early 1900s, when Primus was the king of the hill, quite literally, in outdoor gear, but also for the quality and what everybody is saying. Everybody is saying that the Primus is the way to go, so we're going to find out here. Give you a look at the box. Okay. Alright, let me give you some details on that, and then we'll get it out here and look. Its list weight is 227 grams, or 8 ounces. Boil time, they say, is 3 minutes and 30 seconds for 1 liter. They say a 230 gram, or 8 ounce can of fuel, like this one I have right here, should give you 70 minutes of burn time. Now, if you take that 330 boil time as gospel, you should get about 20 liters boiled out of one canister. But that's ideal conditions, probably in an ideal world. And everybody knows we don't live in an ideal world. The cross support on here is 4 inches or 10.1 centimeters, and it also acts as wind protection. Sorry, I can't talk today. Now, one thing I did notice when I was looking at this box is there's a discrepancy on the BTU output. Here it says 2800 watts or 10,000 BTU, and here it says 9,600 BTU, 2,800 watts. So which is it? Is it 9,600? Or is it 10,000? I can't really tell. And online there's discrepancies like that too. So let's get it out here and let's take a closer look at it. Okay, there is the valve and control nozzle. And there is the burner of the stove. Look at that. Yeah. Alright, let's take a quick look at this tag. And there is the model number, 2243. You might want to read that. Perhaps, maybe. All danger stuff and all that good stuff. Okay, I'm going to get this off here best way I know how, which is to cut that and pull that off, or not, as the case may be. There we go. Okay, assembly, pretty straightforward. Screw this guy in here. There you go. Now it's ready to go on a gas cylinder and be used. We do have some instructions in here. Take a quick look at those. Okay. And at any time you may pause or read any of that if you wish. Oh, it even has details there for spares and accessories and working on the stove itself. That's pretty cool. Most stoves, once they plug up, they're pretty much done unless you know how to work on them. And the other side here looks like it's the instructions in other languages. Okay, And they give you a branded carrying bag that's got loose threads all over the place. Okay. Well, I guess the first thing I want to do is let's hook it up to our gas here. And let's see how the flame looks. Whoa. Okay. Had a little bit of off-gassing from the cylinder. That's always fun. Now, this is the OG trail stove, the original, and it does not have Pizzino electronic ignition. You have to light this manually with a match or a lighter. So, let's go ahead and let me kill the light so you can get a better look at that flame. Let me see if I can get that down to like a low simmer. That's kind of fiddly. I think that's about as low as I can get it. If I open this up, that's max right there. That's pretty significant flame. And off. Okay. I think our next step is we're going to measure this, we're going to weigh this cylinder, and we're going to do a boil test. But before that, I want to weigh the stove itself with the bag. Weight of the stove assembled. Looks like 200 grams, 7 ounces. So it actually comes in under the listed weight. If we add the bag to this, oops. See if I can figure out a way to put that on there without it flopping everywhere. Okay, 214 grams or 7.5 ounces. Still under the listed weight with the bag. Not too bad at all. Let's see how much it weighs. 374 grams. Oh, double check that. Now it's saying 375. 375. We'll go with 375. Add that to the weight of the stove. Stove and gas cylinder together. Looking at 574 grams. We'll weigh that after the boil test to see how much fuel we used. I have my 64-ounce bush pot from Pathfinder here. I have 1 liter of water in there, and we got a probe in here, and it says it is 68 degrees Fahrenheit. So we are going to use this guy. Our alarm is set for 212 degrees Fahrenheit, which is boiling, and we're going to see what we get. So let's get this started. There we go. Let's get this on there. Let's crank this guy open. Start our timer. Alright, we are in the home stretch here for the boiling point. They say 330. We're almost at 330. We're at 201 degrees. 330, 205, 206. That pot is shaking right now. 211. I bet you it's boiling. Yeah, I got a roaring boil inside there. I don't think that probe is very accurate. Look at that. So we're going to call that. One thing I did notice, if you're looking at this, I'm going to turn the light all the way off. You got a Corona flame coming around here pretty seriously. The handles are stupid hot. The pot is stupid hot. Crank that down a little bit. And off. Can you hear that? That pinging? That's the sound of hot metal. That little stove gets hot. That ain't no joke. Now we're going to weigh the stove and gas cylinder after the boil test. 549. Our previous measurement was 574. So we used 26 grams of fuel. Not very fuel efficient, but it did boil relatively fast. 1 liter of water. Final thoughts time. What do I think? For the money, it's not bad. It is not compact. If you're looking for a compact stove, move on. But I was looking for something with a little bit larger form factor, and this part here, the base, is perfect for a bush pot. It's nice and big. That's what I was looking for. So for me, it's ideal for that application. Are there better stoves out there, more fuel efficient stoves, lighter stoves, etc., etc., etc.? Yes to all of those. Now, the bad. I noticed something when I was waiting for the stove to cool down so I could finish this video. This particular stove, I don't know if you can see that right there above my thumb, made in China. I think it's pretty sad that Primus is now making some of their stuff in China. That explains the low price. I get it. Is the quality there? I think so. Time will only tell how long this lasts. So I'm going to try to come back a year from now and let you know how this is done. So look for that if we're all still around here in a year. So for right now, this gets 2 thumbs up from me, but time will tell. Alright? That's all I got to say on the Primus Classic Trail Stove. Buy it, don't buy it, that's up to you. I will see you all later on out on that trail over there. Maybe making something on your own camp stove. Have a good night, everybody, and thank you for watching.